on my chest, no fucking blouse up. Bitch, I make it rain shower. You dig that? They wanna know a thing about you if you feel that.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. John Lackey out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Now the 0-1 from Big John. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. If Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love it. And the players love it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. From the stretch, hit on the ground to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
4 straight hits, 4 batters. You may not see that very often. When one team is able to walk up there and the first 4 hitters of the game get hits, man, they're on fire.
Here's Addison Russell. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Chisenhall has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting seventh, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And that's in there, base hit.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
Stepping in now, John Lackey. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Kipnis in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. In there, a base hit.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
And Zobrist.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. And boy, the Cubs have come to play, as this is good for extra bases as well. The runner scores from second. And the second run will score, as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
You can see right here, he might have been better off retreating and keeping the ball in front of him. Instead, he leaps to try for it, can't haul it in, and 2 runs come around to score. I think he'll play it safer next time.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Hard liner toward short, but a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this, as he takes this one right out of the air. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ready is Lackey. The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's going to find its way into left. Back-to-back knocks have him going here to start the second.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cubbies are in front 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Anthony Rizzo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Zach McAllister is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Addison Russell.
In now, Addison Russell. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. At second base, Jason Kipnis. This guy was an outfielder in college at Arizona State, and the Indians did a great job of converting him to second, and now in his major league career, he's really caught on to second base. Been an all-star at that position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and out of here. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year as the blowout continues.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
The pitcher, number
Stepping in
41.
now, John Lackey.
John Lackey.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now.
Almora.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Chisenhall is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 11 and the Indians nothing. In now, Brandon Geyer. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Brandon Geyer.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Into the box now, Zach McAllister as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here's Michael Brantley.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Indians fail to score. They trail in this one 11-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chisenhall looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Third baseman,
The next batter, Candelario.
Candelario.
Hit in the air to center field. Geyer moves over. 1 away.
Now batting.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chisenhall shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top, 14-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Zobrist makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bryant moves over. And that ends the inning. Indians leave one, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chisenhall is calling for it. He's got it one away.
The pitcher, number 41, John Lackey.
Ready for another shot now. John Lackey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. To third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Santana.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike one.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Russell has it. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Now at the plate, Brandon Geyer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. His club leads it big. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Chris Bryant, as he hits one on a line to left field. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Four home runs in a game. Now, there's some guys that have done it, and it is an impressive feat. But I remember Josh Hamilton's 4 home runs in Baltimore one night. That was incredible. Well, this fits right there. 4 home runs in one game, something he will never forget.
Trevor Bauer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Another 0-2 home. Line towards center field. Geyer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Addison Russell. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
First pitch hitting. If you get the pitch you want and you know he's going to deliver it, you can't miss it. That was a great swing.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Russell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 41, John Lackey.
At the plate, John Lackey. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Geyer sprinting after it. And that's the 3rd out. Another good inning for the Cubs here. And you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Abraham Almonte will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 35, Abraham Almonte.
Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
The batter, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Bryant Has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. And as you can see, they are way behind. Nick Goody gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Lined but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Career homer number 149 as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He swings and lines it to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Bullet back up the middle. Geyer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Cubs lead this one 19-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Edwin Encarnacion now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubbies are in front, 19-0. Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Geyer is after it. 1 down.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Javier Baez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. He's set. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Baez will head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lackey. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Geyer moves over, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cubs lead it 20-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's the fastball from Lackey. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Almora. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, and they remain well behind. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Albert Almora.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's shooting for some real history here as he looks for home run number 5. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast! A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His 5th in this game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The 5th home run of the game for him. Wow, we will never see this again. This is history in the making. 5 home runs in the game, and he's had 5 great swings, too, with these homers.
Third baseman, number 7.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Shaw will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Martinez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Michael Martinez. Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
Well, the heart of the order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back-to-back home runs in this game. Really impressive.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Baez will head for second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
In now, Wilson Contreras. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
John Lackey.
Into the box, John Lackey. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
And Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And bye-bye. That one's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run shot to right center field, giving him an even 150 as the blowout continues.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, a solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center, his 6th of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Third baseman number 7, Jeimer.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, lifted in the air out to center field. Martinez is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top 31-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway. Digging in, the switch hitter, Michael Martinez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zobrist has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Little chopper back to the mound. To his left, Russell. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th.
Time of the
Totally
ball.
dominated.